You're listening to the Trade Show Insights Podcast, Season 11, Episode 2. I'm your host and exhibit marketing strategist, Marlis Arnold, bringing you tools to improve your exhibit results. On today's episode, brought to you by the Exhibit Marketers Cafe, we're talking about how to get a new look for the new year, for your exhibit that is, and how to not spend a fortune doing it. You know it's time. You're so embarrassed by the way your exhibit looks that you'd rather hide than stand in that booth as a representation of your brand. But if you don't have the budget for a whole new exhibit, so what could you possibly do? There are many ways to refresh a tired old exhibit without starting from scratch. As long as the basic structure of your design is still in good shape, it's not necessary to buy an entirely new display. Here are some basic options in various price ranges, but all for much less than getting the whole enchilada. 1. Update your look with fresh graphics and signage. Figure out what your message needs to be for the coming year or for however many shows, and then develop a design that can be used multiple times. To get even more bang for your buck, have it printed on fabric. This is not only economical, but also easier and less expensive to ship because it's so lightweight. 2. Change out the furnishings in your booth. If you have a lounge area or some kind of display cabinets, you might want to consider renting those items so you can justify changing them out more frequently. Or, if it fits your style, take a look at IKEA or some other inexpensive furniture option. 3. Jazz up your lighting. Sometimes a display looks tired simply because it's not well lit. If you don't currently use lighting, you might be amazed at how much even something basic like small spotlights on products can do. If you're getting new graphics anyway, see if you can upgrade to a backlit panel that really pops. 4. Upgrade your tech. While this may not be the least expensive way to change your look, it definitely makes a big impression. I mean, let's face it, if your booth lacks or has outdated technology, your company will appear backwards as well. But by adding digital signage or a tablet kiosk, you look fresh and with it. 5. Improve what's under your feet. This is a great option to refresh in more ways than one. By upgrading your flooring, including the padding underneath it, you not only improve your look, but also the way you and your booth staff will feel after a long day on the show floor. And 6, not ready to commit? Rent a new look. If you know you need a major makeover beyond these quick fixes but just don't have the budget, take a look at renting a whole new booth for a show or two. Don't worry, rentals are not the ugly stepchildren of the exhibit world any longer. In fact, you've probably seen a lot of rentals on the show floor and not even recognized them as being one. So there's really no excuse for continuing to use that cobbled together, tired-looking has-been display. Once you recognize that you need a fresh look, and we did a whole post a while back on how to know when it's time. I'll put a link to that in the show notes. But once you recognize, start taking these steps to make over your exhibit. If you enjoyed today's episode and would like more, subscribe to the Trade Show Insights podcast and automatically receive future episodes on your chosen device. Simply click on the Trade Show Insights logo in the sidebar at tradeshowinsights.com and you'll find instructions for Apple, Android, and more. Trade Show Insights is protected by the Creative Commons copyright license. You may feel free to share this recording with colleagues or embed it on your own blog as long as it's shared in its entirety and is not used for commercial purposes. To learn more, please see the link in the sidebar of the show notes at tradeshowinsights.com. Well, that's it for this episode of Trade Show Insights. Be sure to check out our show notes and archives at tradeshowinsights.com. You can also connect with me using the social media links or the contact page on the site. I'm Marlis Arnold. Thanks for listening, and be sure to join us next time for more tools to improve your exhibit results.